As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity. Until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
This is Water Elemental,
And this is What Do,
and we're playing Darkest Dungeon.
which should be an interesting experience because I have no idea what I'm getting into.
I've been wanting to play this game in particular on the channel for some time since it actually came out, but I've never been able to make it interesting on my own, so I'm dragging someone into the madness with me.
So I'll have a somewhat of a guide, I'm hoping, maybe?
I can help you out with the basics, but I've
right.
only made it to the third dungeon.
Fair enough. Then I will do what I can.
So go ahead and where the character
While
challenge.
still are adjusted to be faster and more forgiving. Suggested for your first Darkest Dungeon experience.
Darkest. We're going darkest. That's standard.
Oh, okay. So no mercy?
Nope.
No mercy. Alrighty.
You subjected me to Darkest, or Doki Doki Literature Club, so we're...
Well, alright, I suppose that's fair. What am I doing? That's my whole name. What am I doing?
Origins. So go ahead and click it.
Oh, okay. That's how we get it. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I remember from the intro cinematic that this is what the portal looks like. Okay, never mind. That's not a portal at all.
We'll see.
Along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside.
Oh, that looks like from Dark Souls 2 and Majula.
I fear to ever more tenebrous places.
I love how paper cutout it looks.
Pitted cobbles of the old road,
Cool style to
and
it.
on its writhing path, you will face viciousness, violence,
Okay.
and
I think they've
They
added
look
more
friendly.
cutscenes since the last time I played.
damnably transcendent.
They
Gorgeous
look
stuff.
friendly. Oh, it's pointing the way. How nice.
So steel yourself.
Throw him a
and
tip
remember
next
there
time.
can be no bravery without madness. The old road.
Don't drift wagons.
In that gaping
I've learned from Joe that this only leads to great things.
we'll find our
Or
redemption.
the best of things. Or the worst of things. You never know. Okay, so was the stagecoach destroyed and the caretaker gone? You'll have to make the journey to the hamlet on foot. Okay.
What could possibly go wrong?
Well, it might have to do with those ghosts. and friendly-looking people, missing teeth.
Is it good? Can you click?
I
Hello?
don't know. I think it's thinking.
Weird.
It is really thinking.
Oh, there we go.
Space or click to
I
continue.
got really worried. I'm like, is it broken?
Okay, find your way to the hamlet. Currently in a room. To move forward, click on another room on the hallway display. Click on another room. Oh, this will take you to the connecting hallway.
I think you.
Okay.
I think you can use controller. Maybe. Do we have one still hooked up?
No, I can use.
These lanes.
Oh yeah, you can.
Side path.
I can just do WASD.
Cool.
Once press D to move forward, A to move back. If you prefer to use mouse, you can click ahead and behind the party to move them.
Dispatch this
Alright.
thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
So it's
love
kind
his
of
voice,
so
yeah.
it's kind of like a turn-based combat thing.
Okay.
And what's nice is it gives you all of your odds and damage values like up front. There's none of
Okay.
that like Pokemon hiding anything. It's all right there for you.
Gotcha. So you never have to guess of like, oh wait, how much is this gonna buff? Is this actually worth it?
Right.
Okay, that's a huge help. If you can't select a particular skills because it's not valid, okay, that makes sense. All right, so then my options are.
So you see those dots? The yellow dots right there are
Mhm.
spots that you can hit from, or that skill can be active from. So there's 4 character slots for your party.
Okay.
So-
and I can hit. It looks like the red ones probably mean I can hit the first 2 people.
Correct.
Right. Okay. So accuracy looks good, and then it has a damage modifier.
Of
Right.
minus 15%.
Does that mean that causes that to them?
Yes.
Okay. And then bleed and debuffs. Okay, cool. And then grape shot.
Connecting dots means you hit multiple targets like an AoE.
Oh, okay. So that means like I should probably stick with the standard attack. And then you have all the abilities. Okay. Smash. Well, smite. Damage modifier. I'm guessing the damage modifier means that it does less damage.
So 6 to 12 is his damage, and then the minus the 40%. You're a math nerd.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So that basically means because it does AOE, it does less damage.
Right.
Individually. Okay. And then that does basically no damage, but it has it's gonna
stun.
stun. Especially if I'm hitting one person, there's no reason not to do that. All right.
Bonk.
Okay, so it stuns, and then it goes to his turn.
So when they are stunned, though, they get a buff. Oh, and he's dead.
Oh, well, that works.
This is how a life is taken.
Inventory. Oh, that's
So
fine.
you get a limited inventory down right in that area. So you can
Gotcha.
pick up stuff with the hand or just deny it with the X. You only can go in with certain. You can go in with supplies and then you can leave with stuff, but you can never carry more than what's listed in there.
Gotcha. So you do have to actually do inventory management.
And this is kind of like a D&D kind of skill check system. Certain characters might have affinity towards certain objects.
Gotcha.
as
So
well-
if there's like a ranger, they're gonna be able to do like trap checks and stuff.
depending on what their actual personality and like traits are, characters are going to get traits and special kind of bonuses and stuff like that as we play.
Okay.
And you can also use items like if there's rubble, you can use a shovel to get it out of the way. So you can click on the tent. You can check inside.
And there's valuables
Leave
and
nothing
there's
unchecked.
gold and
Golden
oh,
apples.
and that's a lot of gold. Okay.
You say that now, but it's going to get pretty big.
Okay. Well, I see that's 500, and
Right.
then
These vermin a message.
okay,
The
that's
rightful
75.
owner has returned, and their kind is no
All right.
longer
So let me
welcome.
see. From here. Okay, that was minus 60%. It's not going to do a full one, but I do kind of want to mess that guy up. So what is... Oh, bypasses stealth. I don't think we really need to do that. Let's do bleed again. Yeah, let's do bleed again.
So he's a larger character, so you're not actually unless you have a range attack, you won't be able to hit anybody in the back row.
Oh, okay, so he actually blocks the way.
Right.
Oh, well. Then I like this whole stunning thing, so we're going to keep doing that. Okay. And does it say like how
How long they last?
yeah, how long the stun is?
2 rounds.
2 rounds? Okay.
Or a stun is until their next turn. It just essentially takes up their turn, but then they have like buff resistances and stuff like that that take like 2 rounds, I believe.
Okay.
A decisive pummeling.
So you're noticing that there's like halos and kind of like a black kind of like object around their heads. That's a mechanic that's going to be explained later. It's
And is that something that I should be worried about right now? Like
not
it's
right
gonna-
now, but in your first dungeon, yes, that is definitely going to be something you're going to be worried about.
Okay. Oh, okay, there. I dig him. All right.
And then he scoots forward.
Sharpened blade.
And then he's a tiny guy, so he'll probably be not too big of a deal.
Yep. The guaranteed like bleed debuffs and poisons and stuff like that are fantastic.
Okay. So don't underestimate the dots.
right.
More dots. Oh, no, I don't
Yeah,
need
just
to do
finish
that.
Unless he whiffs.
Well,
But you know.
at least I've got the backup.
As
Okay.
the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
All right. What is this? Oh, okay. It does. It tells you the value,
Yeah.
so it like we're probably fine. And at the same time,
So we just beat the dungeon is all. This is like the tutorial dungeon.
okay, you can click the crest. You don't need to. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
you can
there's-
just do it from anywhere.
Yep. So you can just click that and complete the.
If I don't click that, do I?
You
like-
can continue exploring if you're ballsy enough to.
But then in that case, I have to actually walk back to the
I
first
believe there's still an ability to leave, but you can't leave mid combat.
Oh, okay.
So if you're in a safe spot, you can just decide to leave. There was a chest. Did we grab the chest? I think we did.
I don't know. I assumed that it like I
Right.
automatically got it.
I think
If
we
I-
forgot to click on it, but
All
that's
right, well,
fine.
oops. Hopefully it doesn't kill me.
So that trait system I was telling you about, you could usually see them pop up in the little.
If they like
yeah,
had traits there.
if they did good or if they did noodly bad.
Okay. Makes. I'm slowly picking it up.
Upon returning to the hamlet, be sure to check the activity log to see what has transpired.
In your absence.
Yep.
Such as it is.
So,
This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands,
oh, the
are yours
narration.
now, and you are bound to them.
Wait, that's not the dude, right? I thought the dude was dead.
No, I think he's someone else. So we need to defeat the appropriate necromancer, not the inappropriate necromancer.
Okay.
The prophet and the necromancer himself. So that's
the
going to be our
apprentice necromancer, the sonorous prophet, and the
right.
actual necromancer.
Right.
Gotcha.
Oh,
and then
there's a lot
Oh.
more. Ow.
we got stuff to do. And
So,
then
all the-
okay, then we like this is saying have people at certain levels, don't let them die.
Yep.
Please and thank you.
So if you just exit out of that, then we can see the town view. So this is also a character manager.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, and then I can press H in order to
Yeah.
like get help.
So if we're starting out here, the first place you want to go to is the wagon next to that. That is we can't do that yet. So yeah, go
Okay,
to the
yeah,
ones
I'm
with
on
the
that.
exclamation points. They've changed this up a lot.
Okay.
In time, you
Ancestors'
will know the
memories.
tragic extent of my
So-
failings.
Oh, it's a cutscene watcher.
Oh, okay. So, well. All right, sure.
So that's
So
where we
that'll-
watch cutscenes. Yeah.
Okay, so that can fill us in on like the story of like how he messed everything up.
Covered
Yep.
in the poisoned earth.
This is where you can see dead adventurers,
All my people who
Yep.
died. All right.
and then the wagon back there. That's the one. Okay,
Okay.
they moved it.
And men, soldiers and outlaws,
All these heroes to fill up
fools and
a
corpses.
party of 4. Okay.
All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
So, the Plague Doctor is a slow healer with poison damage and kind of like he's a buff debuff kind of character. And then
Okay.
you have the
What better laboratory than the blood
The
what is-
Seeker
yeah.
Vestal. Well, I'm assuming I'll probably get to click on it to say.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What we need to do.
I always upgrade my stagecoach as soon as you possibly can because you get more options. Because this game, having a stack of 4 is good, but since there is permadeath, it's probably not the best thing to dump everything in one pile. You want to have multiple adventures because
Gotcha,
the
to
more you
spread out
use them,
the-
they get more stressed, more kind of fatigued and stuff, and you have to have them to relax is the best way to describe it.
Okay. So then this, the network, so this would increase the
To 3.
available heroes, so we'd have like another one available.
You'd have, like 3
How often does it refresh?
every day.
Oh, okay.
So every time you come back and do a new day and stuff like that.
So increase the size of the roster to 12. It's currently how many?
I think it's 10? No, 9. So you get 3 more spots.
Oh, there it is. Okay. And then, that's like a chance of better people. Okay. Makes sense. And this would take 3 pieces of paper and 4 shields. Oh. All right.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in.
Oh, that icon's beds. I thought it was like a gate. I'm like, why is a hero's barracks just a gate? No, you can't come in yet. No.
Heroes Barracks. You are going to sleep in this gate. Here's a fence. Love it. Should I get that too?
Yeah, I'd say, because we want to make sure we have a good flow of characters coming through, so we can consistently raise them up.
Makes sense.
I believe that's the only.
It says embark.
Yep.
Not much to do in town, so is there
Right
any way
click.
for right click to whoops, not that guy. I want to see what these people do. Okay, so you've got grenade, does no damage but definitely does blight, which is 0.4 damage per round for 3 rounds. So that's pretty good if a battle's gonna last. And it goes to the back too. Okay. And he has to be in the back.
Yep.
Do I get to do formations?
Yes.
Or,
You can edit formations at any time outside of combat, and then you can use an action to move between formations.
Okay. No damage but AoE stun.
Heals. It's literally like a 1 heal ability.
He just heals 1?
Yeah, but you
That's-
can get it upgraded.
Okay, I was gonna say because that's garbage. And then vapors. Oh, it's a buff for plus 25% damage.
Yeah.
And 3 speed, which I assume is good.
So if
Okay.
you look on the quirk section, you can see positive and negative quirks.
15% heal, camping, stress reduction. So he loves camping, really loves camping.
Yep.
And then obsessed with cleanliness. Man, that's gonna go well in a dungeon. And then minus 10% stress heal, so he doesn't.
Yeah, that's kind of a scary stat.
So if I wonder how much this improves it, because it may cancel out this.
Yeah, but it depends because camping doesn't come into play very often early game.
Okay.
But if you right click on, say, your other new recruit, Necromania, fascinated with corpses. Okay,
All right.
and then light resistance. So, yeah, that's
could be worse.
could be worse. Plus damage against.
Oh,
yeah.
but really good against unholy things.
Right.
Okay.
So she has a couple of good abilities too. So she's got a basic ability that's really good against.
Hulk smash.
Her heal is way better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 to 5. And okay, and then this one hits anywhere, heals a little bit, with 20% damage.
Right.
Less damage. That's not bad.
And illumination.
Okay.
Illumination I can explain once we get into the first dungeon, or prep for the first dungeon.
Okay, because I'm guessing that torch plus 5 is going to mean something important.
Right.
Okay, makes sense.
So let's
Time
embark.
to embark. Feel it. I think we've got a good handle on what characters are
Right.
involved.
And morbidity.
All right. Click on a quest to see the details. We can drag. Oh, so this is where I actually create the party.
Right.
So this is everybody. In
So
the
yeah, you'll want to
party.
starting with the knight. That is the formation that's going to be facing the enemy.
Okay.
So that's a pretty good formation to start out with.
Gotcha. Okay.
So next thing we got to
I
do.
forgot to see what. Well.
You're gonna
I
want.
guess she's just gonna use elimination.
Yeah,
all the
she's in a
time.
good spot where she is. You can even see when you right click on a character where they're preferred to stand.
Oh, exactly there. Oh,
Right.
okay.
Now don't get used to it because there are ways for characters to get moved around and stuff like that. But yeah, go and click
Gotcha.
the runes, provision, down below. And now we have to buy and sell items in the inventory.
Oh, so the different.
Right.
Why did I click out of that? Oh well. So I'm guessing.
You want to grab some food. Food is always good. It gives a slight amount of heat. Every time you eat one on a character, it gives them 1 health.
How much would you recommend?
I would recommend getting all 18. Now, another thing we want 3 torches.
Okay.
I usually do 3 or 4 torches.
1, 2, 3. Increase the light level. All
Yeah.
right.
Then I usually grab a shovel,
A shovel.
a key,
Key.
medicine.
Medicine.
We already have that poison stuff. I don't know what's going on down there.
Antivenom and holy water.
Yep. And then I grab one bottle of cloth or bandage,
Bandage. Okay.
and then 1 of the medical herbs. So these are kind of some of
Okay.
those items that
Like
can.
that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're all good. So that way, you don't ever want to stock up too much on one item unless you know you're going somewhere that really has like bad rubble or something like that, because these all do different things on certain objects, and I'll show you what some of them are once we go in. Now, I don't know too many of them, so it's going to be guessing, but having 1 of each is still good.
Just in case.
Yeah,
'Cause, like,
just in case.
If I don't use them, it's not like they're lost
Right.
forever.
Shovels are very good because if you come across rubble and then that blocks your path and you have to clean it with your hands, that's damage and morale loss and stuff like that. So
Okay.
embark on an epic adventure to the ruins.
Okay. So the first area was just going from the stagecoach to the
Right.
town and not getting murdered along the way.
Exactly.
All right. So now let's deal with the Eldritch Abominations and find out how that goes.
So go in space bar or click to continue.
Okay.
So now we actually have a map. So we can actually dictate which rooms we're heading to. So now we're heading north to the next room.
Okay. So then walk along.
And an object.
Salvage the unburned torch.
Wealth beyond
Sure. I got inventory space.
If you see that bar up there, that is light. So you deal better damage, better scouting, monster surprised is more
okay.
obvious. The darker it is, it's easier to sneak around, but they can ambush you more. The darker it is also gets you better treasure, experience, and stuff like that. So the benefit of light is better morale, easier to find stuff, but dark gets you better treasure, harder, and you get more kind of like surprise attacks and stuff.
Okay. And can you... Oh, I guess from back here.
Yeah, you
go
can-
above. Okay, so then in that case, is there any way to see like
Those notches show
who's next?
who hasn't attacked yet. As far as next, I'm not sure offhand. I think it's based on speed, but
Okay, well I'm gonna assume it's you. And that worked out okay. Okay, so 8 to 15. So this is gonna automatically...
you also have that scroll, which deals additional damage to undead. Your second ability.
Second ability. Okay. Alright.
Oh,
That's
I guess
it.
it doesn't do that
I
anymore.
assume I think it's the first one because
Yeah.
it's plus 15 against Unholy. Can I hit it? Yes, I can. That worked. When most monsters die, they leave corpses. You can attack them to make it go away. Oh, okay. So if I killed the first one first, it doesn't necessarily mean that he'd like scoot up.
Yeah, sometimes corpses don't get in the way, sometimes they do.
Okay.
So there's no mana. It's all about cooldowns and just kind of what abilities you want to use.
Oh, I didn't even notice that they had cooldowns.
They don't.
Oh, okay, sweet.
It's all about...
Hey, money.
So, yep, there's a chest right there. Now, what item in your inventory do you think could be used for an unlocked storage?
The shovel. Should I actually use it?
Go ahead and use it. That item had no effect. Try the torch. I'm banking off if I'm actually... No effect.
It used it?
Yep.
Yo, that's some bullshit.
Yep. Items are yours. Oh, look, shovel.
Okay. Well, we got a shovel, we got that stuff, we got food. Okay. Hey, I called that success.
Yep.
Oh. Gotcha.
So the object for this one is we are exploring 90% of the rooms.
Okay.
So.
we gotta... I'm guessing this is a shovel thing.
Yep.
Bent on preventing passage.
Oh. Oh, so the middle one does that. Okay. Oh, I thought that was maybe.
So
some
yeah,
stuff.
just over time, like morale and stuff causes characters to kind of suck. Now I'm not going to say what happens when morale hits 100, but
I'm
Oh, yeah.
guessing nothing I want to happen. The light is fading. Current torch level greatly affects mechanics. Okay. Oh, right-click a torch in order to get it back up. So increases. How much does it increase by?
I think it says with the torch
It just says it
Right-click.
increases.
if you want it. You also get
Oh, it's basically like 1 bar. All right, that's
Okay.
not bad. So do I have AOE stuff? I do have AOE stuff. I'm pretty sure that's the correct way to do this. I say that. Well, I don't think I could have one-shot him. So there's the. Wait. For some reason, I was thinking. Well, I have full health, so I don't need to do that. Let's do this.
Jesus saves.
Oh, this BS. Unless I actually didn't read that it was supposed to
Right.
do that. Oh, and then you can hit everything. Why
You
is
can
that?
hit the-
Oh, because there's the one in the back.
Right.
Applies blight. How much health do you have? Well, I guess that's basically what I want to happen anyway. Okay. 'Cause I'm
It's
not
a
gonna-
graveyard slash. We do
'Cause
the
I'm-
mash.
It's gonna be like a year until I actually get to him in the back. Slight exaggeration. Okay. Smite him.
Continue the onslaught.
Um, oh, I'm guessing, and that was good for him. Like
Yes.
he was like, man, I got it.
Underneath
Okay.
their health in above accuracy, there's
okay.
that's the demoralization meter. So once that hits 200, fun things happen.
Gotcha. Let's finish this dude off.
Surges as the
Now
enemy
we'll just do
crumbles.
ranged attacks until he's dead. Well, actually, that doesn't actually help. So maybe just mini heals.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
All right. Stressful incantation and
Just made it go up by.
okay. Yeah, why not? Okay, so now he's gonna kill himself in just a minute. Sure.
Remember those? Yeah, those two are in the way. Not for long. Scoot.
Oh, does it have?
Yep, it does
Oh,
have
it has
that
their health down there. There was 7. Okay.
Mhm.
And then the blight killed him. All right. We doing it.
We doing it.
Can I? Oh,
With
there's
party
no-
members?
Well, I was thinking if there was skill use outside of combat.
No.
I suppose.
But if you
not.
want to heal up, you can eat those rations to give him. right-click, I think.
Sure. Okay. Oh. Each party member generally consumes 1 unit per minute.
I think he might have an ability that eats more food.
Or maybe. Well, I only ate 1, but I got 2 stuff. From
Yeah,
it.
go and right click the knight.
Warrior of Light. So he really likes the light.
He only prays away the stuff.
Okay, prone to steal items.
That one. So whoever's
What
in
could
lead is in
possibly go wrong?
whoever's in the lead is the one taking the action, or the one. If we back up here, you can click on someone else, and they're technically the one that you're controlling.
Oh, okay. So it's
Yeah.
probably better. Okay, known cheat is not allowed to gamble while in town. Okay, hard noggin, quick reflexes. So if he finds stuff, he might just pocket it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Then
there's
we're-
a chance that he'll also just pocket stuff because he's a dick.
Okay, so there's the map. Curio. Move this room to battle. Battle with Curio. Battle with treasure. What's a Curio?
Like kind of like one of those interactable object area things.
What would you recommend out of these options?
You're gonna have to explore 90%. I would say, yeah, go there.
The treasure?
Yep.
Okay.
Backtrack. You can backtrack. So,
Especially because there's that other route.
yeah. Ooh, a back. You. See what I mean? He's such a dick.
Okay. Man, I thought it was. Note to self, I should have been using
Again, I haven't played in a very long time. They probably changed how things worked, or I'm just crazy. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Now your light is getting darker.
Yeah, I need to. Well. Oops. We're out of.
Stressful intensifies.
I don't. Shoot. Do I gotta wait? Okay.
You don't have to wait.
Will that take a turn?
No.
Alright. So we got 3, and then this one hits 3, so that's probably the best option.
Grape Shot's such a good ability. Everybody's like, well, there's better abilities, but I'm like, but you can hit multiple targets. Why wouldn't you want to hit multiple
I'm
targets?
dealing with essentially like 120% of my usual damage, so that's not bad.
Now, Blight triggers on the start of their turn, so it's always good to kind of target a character that might already have their turn go on.
Okay. That's no damage, so might as well stick with what I got. And because there's no one to heal anyway. And then this one. What is the big difference between this? Oh, I guess you know what, the torch, I kind of need to be focusing on torch stuff.
Plus, it also blinds, I believe.
Alright.
But it resists.
Okay.
He's a jerk.
Alright. Can I reach this dude? I can.
And murder.
So this is... Okay. So far, so good. Which I might have jinxed it. And I think he's dead now. Alright. Oh, it stacks!
Mm-hmm.
That changes everything. Now he is like the DPS in that case. Holy cow. Alright.
Or it triggers if it's already blighted. I always thought it would trigger on their turn.
Okay. This is fascinating.
See, watching someone else play in giving help is a lot more fun than trying to be.
Trying to like figure everything out as it's going, but okay.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we got here? We got healing armlet, plus 20 self.
Leper only.
Okay.
Huh.
Well, I'll probably get a leper someday. Because I'm guessing I have seen enough of this to know that the classes are interestingly named. So I'm guessing like that's a class.
Don't forget the treasure.
Okay, with my family seal. If only I had.
I didn't have you waste a key.
Nah. Yeah.
You're blighted, but you do have that anti-venom.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Right click. Click and drag. I'm thinking like an adventure game.
Yeah.
Okay, so then let's go ahead and move forward. What is... I guess I'll find out when I get to it. And stuff. As you approach them, click on the trap to attempt to disarm it. Okay, is there a way for me to know?
Well, anybody can attempt it, but I think some characters might have perks that will allow you to... Oh, yeah, trap.
Okay. Trap disarm 60%. Is there any way I can quickly go to my other piece?
Left and right, maybe?
Maybe. No. So then you have 90%. Yeah, 50%. So Highwayman's probably the way to go. Okay. Alright, this is working. I think. And we didn't die, we have good torch left. Oh.
You're getting really lucky with the scouting, too.
Yeah, I'm kind of okay with that. This is... doesn't really say what that room is.
So I would say wrap around and we can come back to the curio.
It said we have to do 90% of the rooms, right?
Yeah, so I think it's all but one.
I will assume that, even though there's 8 rooms, which means 90% would be more than, like, 7 rooms. But okay, then.
I'm good at math.
Nah. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out shortly.
A bag.
Okay.
Don't
Let's have
steal
the
it.
right person do it. Oh, you serious? I've got to be the front guy.
No.
Food, young chalice.
We actually have one of those in the party.
Oh, Yeah, the Vestal. So then if I click on the Vestal and I'd be like,
Drag it into their
Oh.
inventory right next to you.
oh, that's their inventory. Okay.
Yep.
So they get 10% max HP minus 10% damage? No, thank you. I'm good. I don't think your max HP is going to be really important in this first dungeon.
Hunger. So you can either choose to give them food or ignore it. Since you have food,
Might as well
munch,
use
munch,
it.
munch, munch, munch.
Okay. I'm running out of light though, and I do not have any torches left. So this needs to end reasonably quickly.
But you get better loot if you come in contact with a
Holds much
encounter.
worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Yeah, but we may or may not die. Okay. Alright, so this is where the AoE comes in handy. I still have a ton of health though, so I think we should be good. Alright. And then I guess, is that really gonna actually change
So it's-
anything now?
So it's
Yeah.
the minus 20 dodge. It's like if you got a really wily guy, it's really nice. But
Okay, we'll do that. Oh, do as much as I thought.
maybe pepper shot.
Yes, let's just keep doing grape shot. Especially because that third guy's gonna go away very quickly. Slash, okay. Then you, okay, you did have an AoE. And then it's a pretty good one, it looks like. Let's try it out.
As the theme falls,
I got a picture.
Okay. I guess that's it. It's basically holding up a photograph. Like,
Look at this photograph.
Look at this graph.
this is how a life is taken.
Okay. Well, that was actually rather morbid. Okay, and then if only there was a way I could do that.
You can still hit the guy in the back.
That's basically all he's good for right now. Oh, he's actually gonna die off this next tick.
Ooh. Yeah, getting crit increases stress by a lot.
I wonder why.
It's good for the body.
What could possibly go wrong? Alright, who's up next? How about heal the guy who's gonna die? That was not as much healing as I thought. And I don't know why, because I knew the value. And now we get to leave, right? Please say we get to leave.
After you take the stuff, hopefully.
That overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Don't forget, so stay in the dungeon so you can actually get that treasure chest.
Okay.
So go ahead and click that. Open it up.
Constants are yours.
More busts. And now you can hit the quest complete and you can leave.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was thinking that, like, wait.
I
have to
was
walk
thinking,
all
yeah.
the way back to the front now?
Good luck.
What could possibly go wrong? Okay. All the treasure.
Man, it's like Zombies Ate by Neighbors every time you save someone. And it's just like... Thum, 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 thum.
Holy cow. Okay.
That's nothing.
And that was the stuff we were using to upgrade the Hamlet. All right.
Yep. So now,
Cool.
if you click on someone, they have new perks that are going to unlock. Now, if they're positive
am
or
I gonna
negative...
do it to all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. You got. Oh, okay. Or whatever wield is. Sweet. So I guess it could be worse. And that's fine. So nothing terrible yet. Of real. Okay. I guess, and that's fine. We'll only meditate for stuff.
Ooh. All right, so you're gonna
Great.
So it sucks when characters are kind of limited by how their stress is relieved, because when you're managing more characters, only certain characters can go to certain places to reduce stress while you're gone. So
So it really limits.
Faces of passersby.
yeah.
A glimmer
Okay.
of hope.
Much more to remove in the sanitarium.
We'll go over that next time in the Darkest Dungeon.
Of darkness? Yes.
Dark, yes.